Hi, this is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. We're back on some more pandemic project previews, and this one is what we're going to be working on this week. There are boxes that have come in from customers who wish to have their reels repaired, and we're going to start off with one where a buddy of mine kind of always looking out for the odd reels for me. He collected a pile and now I have them, and we're going to try and work these in between the customer reels to see if we can't clean them up and get them back out there fishing again. So why don't we start with that then. I think these are the products of local flea markets and garage sales and the like. All of them seem to have an issue one way or another, but here we go. So this is a Shakespeare. It's a ball bearing reel. It's the Shakespeare 2250, I guess version 2. I'm going to think the 60s, maybe early 70s. It's working. It's got a definite sluggishness to it. My guess is that this thing probably is in need of some oil. So the bail works. That's all good. So we'll make that a project because I know there's a lot of fans out there that like to follow the old reels. Next up then, looks like we have a couple of Mitchells. This is a Mitchell 350. I'm going to have to go do my homework now because I can't say right off the bat what the difference between the 300 and the 350 is. This one does not have a bail that's firing, and it also doesn't have a bottom of the handle. The bottom of the handle is easy enough. The bail firing, not as easy. It seems to be flipping. I'm going to guess that this thing is probably very dry. If we lubricate that, it looks like the spring is still in there. We can see that as we look through that little hole there. So I'll do some homework. I'll try and figure out the difference between the 300 and the 350, and we'll work on that. And I guess we can do a side-by-side comparison because the next up, with a lot of line on it, broken line from somewhere, is a 300. Pretty worn, but you know what? These things are just workhorses. And as long as the pieces and parts work and you don't mind cosmetics, they're going to go out there and help you catch some fish. And we have another one. This one, this one's hard to see. This is a 300 as well. This one's very sluggish. So we've seen the sluggish ones before. Got two things going. Again, the bail is kind of quiet, but the spring is in there. We can see that. And also, I'm going to bet there's just a whole pile of grease there. Interestingly enough, I just did one of these. This is the Sea Wonder, the Shakespeare Sea Wonder. The one that I did was sluggish. This one's stuck. Oh, there you go. Something's moving on it. Okay. Very quiet. There's a whole bunch of just mechanical things kind of tell you that something's going on there. So I'll take it apart. I don't know if we'll do another video on this one because we already have. And then the last one from this set is a beautiful saltwater reel, kind of one of the ones that I'm fond of. I'm glad he found this one and included it in the package that he sent me. This is the Damn Quick 550, very big saltwater reel, as good today as it ever was, and as long as this bail is flipping, oh. So I don't think I've done a 550 in my videos, so we'll certainly do that one over the course of the week or so. I also had two reels that got dropped off recently. I'm going to try and include these. The first one is the Abu Revo Premier. This is not a cheap reel. It's a left-handed reel. And I'm told the problem is that the adjuster here isn't tightening down on the screw, on the spool to give you that gradient of pressure. So we're going to take it all apart, we're going to tune it up, we'll show you how this reel is made, and hopefully we'll fix that problem along the way. And then I got one, also the guy likes fishing lefty, but this is the Calcutta 251. It's a narrow frame, it's one of the earlier generations, and the anti-reverse doesn't work, as you can probably see here. So we're going to have to figure out what's going on with that. And also the fella asked if I could go get ceramic bearings and kind of hot rod the reel while I was at it. Well, I'm going to try and solve the issue with the anti-reverse first, and then we can go back and add all of the frills to it. There's no sense spending a lot of time and effort if you can't fix the core issue. It's sort of like putting fancy wheels on a car you're going to take to a junkyard. Not that this is going to a junkyard, but kind of the analogy. Then this one, I'm not quite sure what happened here, but this one came in, and this has got some really funky kind of shellacking on it. I don't know if this one was charred by fire, but the side plates don't indicate that, but everything else is kind of really interesting in terms of this almost copper color shellac. So I don't know, maybe it was, I was just going to say overspray, but overspray, if somebody was in a paint booth or something, would have it on the side plates, and it's not. But at any rate, this one doesn't work. There's a skip, it goes about that far. So we'll try and take this one apart and see what's going on there as well. Okay, then we have 2 boxes that came in into the mail from some folks asking me to tune them up. The first one here is a bunch of pens. Here's a Penn 85. We just did this one. This one is stuck. Let's see what happens. Oh, not totally stuck. So we'll tune that up just like we did. We showed you. Second one up then is the 113H. It's the 4.0 Senator Special. These are nice reels. And this one's just in for a tune-up, so we'll make sure it cleans up nicely, which it will. Beautiful chrome spools and side plates to that. They clean up very nicely. We'll take care of that. And then the last one here is a Senator 4.0. This is an older one. You can tell the older Senator 4.0s by the wide opening behind the star adjuster. That wide opening enabled you, if you wanted to just take the handle and star adjuster off and service the drag washers in it. So you can also tell the older ones by the casing, the solid crossbars versus the individual crossbars. But we've done a couple of 6.0 videos. If you have one of those and want to see how it's tuned up, just check my library. But I think I'm not going to do that. And then the last one just came in from Nick. Now, I've done a couple of projects for Nick already, and he said he was sending a few more that had some problems. These are really kind of wrapped here, huh? So the first one out then is the 6500. And saying the anti-reverse and the clicker is sloppy, so we're going to have to find out what that means and what that's about. Because that's a, alright, well, we're going to find out what that's about. Second one up then is a, looks like a 4300 maybe. I don't know if I've done a 4300. So if I haven't, we'll go ahead and do that as part of the projects. And while I'm unwrapping, if you're a first responder, thank you for everything it is that you do. If you're essential personnel, thank you for all you do as part of this assist on the pandemic. And we really do appreciate all of your efforts there. And we thank you for everything it is that you do. Okay, this one is the 4200 SS. This one's just in for a clean and lube. This one looks fine, and there should be one more in here. So the last one up then is this is the 4300 SS, and that one says the bell hits the spool on the downstroke. So that's kind of interesting. I'm just trying to create that. I'm not seeing it. Well, it's not tripping fully. Or tripping easily. Well, we'll play around with that one, see what we can do. It has the clearance here that it wouldn't be hitting. It may be hitting the handle. That's always a possibility. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, so we have 3 spin fishers. We have 3 of the pens. We have a Senator 4.0 and a Senator 6.0. We have a Penn 85, which we did the work on. We have a Damn Quick 550, a Shakespeare, and a whole bunch of Mitchells, and 2 Shakespeares. So that's what you can look forward to. And a Revo Premier and a a totally shellacked and frozen Penn product, as well as the Calcutta. So most of those should make it to video, so I would ask you, if you're interested in seeing those, please subscribe to see them all as I post them. If you have a particular one you want to see and move up the order, please let me know and I'll try and accommodate that for you. And if you have a reel that I haven't displayed and showed you as project previews, but you're interested in seeing it, well then by all means go ahead and ask me, and I'll see what I can do to make that work. So again, if you're a first responder, thank you for watching. This is Dennis with Second Chance Tackle. Have a great day.